What were you saying about you like us to meet us?
At the varsity.
Downtown.
You'd like us to meet you there sometime?
Yeah, when we leave the doctor's office.
Yeah. And y'all stop at the varsity sometime.
Well, no, we haven't yet. We've been saying we were going to, but we never have. We're always so ready to get home, but get ahead of the traffic.
Tired after that.
Yeah, get ahead of the traffic, you know.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've been to the varsity. Oh boy, I love that food.
Well, y'all should stop and eat that earlier. Before, what time is the doctor's appointment? In the morning?
I try to do them in the early afternoon.
Yeah, it would be supper time.
If you leave about 11, you get here and have time for the varsity, then go there.
Yeah, we don't do that early.
Yeah, you can't do that early either.
No, but we could do supper there.
Yeah, I guess you just have to be sitting in traffic.
Well, we'll be there long enough to miss the traffic, hopefully.
Well, the day you go to the varsity, you'll be stuck in the traffic that day.
Yep, let us know.
If they're back together, I hope they're back together working.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's just been cloudy all day.
I know, I just thought it was going to be a big sunny day, but
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, one radio station I love here is
you got the local station.
the one that plays classic country.
Is that WLBB?
No, that's K.
Oh, okay. We've gotten where we've been listening to the news on CNN all the time. So we almost don't even know the name of the stations.
You like country music?
Yes, sir.
Me too.
Yeah, 93 is country stuff.
Right.
One that plays classic country. I love that station.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Oh. So, Philip, all I need to do is, when that battery stops charging up, is go down there and put it in and put those screws.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell me.
I wonder why the other one doesn't have to have screws in it.
Yeah,
Maybe it's supposed to. Maybe that's why I drop it a lot of times I take it out.
And by the way, it does not slide from the bottom like the other one does. You just place it over the. I have to show you. When you literally walk around the house, I need to show you how.
Yeah, we need to go
I need
together.
to show you how to pop it back on. Because it does not slide up from the bottom like the other one does.
It just slides from the front.
Yeah, I didn't show you because if you don't get that right, you'll never get it. It does not slide from the bottom, put it that way.
Well, hopefully that battery lasts a long time if it has been screwed.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You want to clean that? I got one right here. Here, honey, pass one. Pass Chester that. Here you go. Chester, as Philip says.
Thank you.
Chester. Don't he? Yeah. Tebow tried to kill a little baby bird yesterday, Philip. First time I ever saw him do that. It fell out of the tree or somehow suddenly it landed on the ground and it couldn't fly. It was hopping.
The bluebird too.
Little bluebird. And danged if he didn't chase it. I got him away from it, but I think his wings were hurt.
You better be glad it wasn't a blue jay that ate him up.
Yeah, you was watching him. Yeah.
Golly, here's this Carroll County thing. That's one of the suspects in custody.
What paper? What's the name of that paper?
Carroll County, I'm sorry, the Times Georgian. The Times Georgian.
The Times Georgian.
TIMES not slash, but dot Georgia dash Georgia. It takes two of us to complete a sentence nowadays. Sometimes three.
We got to call them. That's a call.
Yeah, some people I like on CNN. Like I like
Oh, guess
Smirconish.
Guess where? Oh, you do. Guess who? Philip's favorite, and he's moved over to News Nation.
Chris, yeah,
Chris Como, and
Chris Como. I love him.
And on Wednesday nights, which is tonight, that he has
It's Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly on, and that, see, he's fair and balanced. He has both sides on. That's what I like. Both viewpoints. And anyway, so Bill O'Reilly's on, and that's always fun. And he covers a lot of stuff. He's just such a good guy. And the guy coming on behind him, the other lawyer,
Dan Abrams.
Yeah, Dan. He knows.
I like him.
Dan. We like Dan Abrams, and then we watch the woman too. Sometimes
Banfield.
Banfield.
Banfield. Sometimes I get. She said it's the same thing though every day. So sometimes I don't watch her.
Yeah, the hood.
She's kind of reminds you of Nancy Grace, right?
Yeah, she's just like her.
I met Nancy Grace.
Well, that's what did. You go to Philip that time?
No, ma'am, I met Nancy Grace at her church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Philip went down to see her program one time. I thought maybe he took you with him.
And I got to hold her arm.
You got to hold her arm?
I did.
Aw. What church does she go to?
Some Methodist church, St. James United Methodist Church.
Oh, in Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Sprinklers.
She has a house near there.
She does.
A big mansion.
I bet she does. As long as she was on TV all that time. Yeah. She had a hard time having those little babies. Almost killed her. Those twins. I think she had twins. I think. Oh, yeah, she's retired, I guess. I haven't seen her on TV lately. Is she on some other channel, Philip?
She's on Fox News, she's on Fox Nation.
Fox Nation?
Yeah.
No.
That's what Texas.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's on
You
Fox.
want her to stay a Democrat?
Yes.
Because what about the Democrats taking God out of everything too?
Well, they do not. You're talking about some fringe group. Like maybe, I don't know. I mean,
I was talking about during their convention they had where they want to take God out and have where homosexuality is
no, they just,
love who you love.
no, well, the thing is gay people we're gonna have gay people, and you shouldn't hate them and throw stones at them.
I don't hate them. It's hate the sin.
Yeah. Well, the thing is the Republicans want to take all rights away. All of the rights that we have right now. I mean, we could talk about it forever, but I mean, there's what about those fringe Republican groups like the Proud Boys? What about all those people on January 6th that have been put in prison for what they did? Those are all Republican. That's a Republican fringe group, and then there's a Democrat fringe group.
Right, both of them. Both of them real bad.
Right. So you don't throw away all the Democrats for just the fringe people. Like I don't agree with that woke crap either, and I don't think we should be changing the real history in schools. You know. Even though it was bad history, like it still happened and it's still history. You can't rewrite it.
Nope.
So, and I'm a Democrat. I'm telling you, they're hell bent on taking away all the privileges that you and Philip have. And that's like voting against your own self. Like voting
What about
against.
abortion?
Well, let me just tell you about abortion. To me, that
On both sides.
it's a fetus. It's not a child or a baby.
It is a child because in the Bible you read about where you read about where the child leaped in the womb.
Well, and not only that, but about the I knew you before you were
Born.
Yes, but that's the Bible is telling Lamar interpretation. Everybody can, you know, it's not just fact. It's written a way long time ago. I mean, it is fact, but it's up for interpretation. You got to balance that with what about a woman and her rights? I mean, it's her body, and what if she was raped? What if, I mean, you can't.
Because I have a friend of mine that was raped. That he's glad to be alive.
Well, that's true. He was born from a rape.
He was.
His mama keeping.
She did.
Well, he wouldn't know any difference if he hadn't been born.
Hang that bandwidth up here.
I mean, he wouldn't know the difference. I mean, I'm sure he's glad to be alive now that he's alive. But I'm just saying, some women are beaten and raped, or for their own health, they need to not carry a fetus full term. I just think it's a woman's right to manage her own health care. That's part of her health. You know. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I didn't abort any of my children, but let's just say it was my decision, though. You know what I mean? Let's say, I mean, I understand how it feels. It's hard to argue it because some people feel like it's a baby already. And that would be like, let's just say you got a load of lumber and you were going to build a house. Well, it's not a house yet. It's not a house until you get all of the lumber and build it. That's like saying a load of lumber sitting out there is an actual house.
It's not easy to.
You know, so it's like just because an egg has been fertilized, sometimes that's just as far along as it gets, and that's I mean it's like saying a baby is a grown human or a grown delivered baby, and it's not.
You'd be better off detaching this because you know what? That's gonna pull this off the wall.
No, it can't pull it off the wall.
You'd be better off just unplugging it and leaving this stuff like here.
No. Oh, you talking about the attachment pieces?
No, the long piece. You'd be better because you don't wind up pulling that off the wall.
Well, the long piece hung on.
It's very simple to plug in.
Listen, Philip, the long piece hung up on the one that I saw. That was the whole point. It didn't take it off.
Well, it's kind of hard. Let's try that. I'm gonna try again.
Well, maybe that part doesn't go.
But I would unplug the long piece and I'm afraid you're gonna wind up pulling it off the wall.
Well, that's the whole point of that, is that it doesn't do that.
He said you saw it this way, hung up at the top.
Yes, and it was in the laundry room, and everybody, like all these, like everybody on that whole floor used that vacuum. Huh? All attached. All you had to do is take it off and plug it in your room and clean, and everybody on that floor used the same vacuum. So it was very well, tied to the wall.
But,
are you thinking that's not strong to the wall?
Yeah, one time I pulled it off and
Okay.
I would keep one hand on it, like you left the right hand on it, while you pull it off. And eventually, the whole thing will come off the wall. If I was you, I would put one hand up while you pull it off. I would see how
That's how it's supposed to
you see how that hand on it?
Yeah.
See how that hand on it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the one hand and hold it down like that, and take that hand and pull it up, and then out,
Snaps.
and pull it out, we gotta pull it out this way, like I just did,
Okay.
and pull it out too.
That's what makes that noise.
Yeah, what?
That, you have to lift that?
Yeah, you have to plug it in,
Like that.
and then go in like that.
Isn't that cool?
And take your finger, I would take that hand like I just showed you, and hold this against the wall, and then you pull it off.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But above, did you put screw in
Yeah,
there?
that's it. Yeah,
It
that's
seems
it.
pretty sturdy though.
Yeah, but I feel I feel look through the sheet wall anyway. I feel
You can keep it
you know,
propped
the
up.
grandkids is about to come to
No, they're not.
If I would come over and off the wall one
No,
day.
they won't. I think I'll put all the attachments down here,
Look,
right down here on that thing.
yeah,
Okay, that's good.
yeah.
So let's plug it up so it can be charging. And it seemed like they had theirs charged up the whole time.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you know what? We
You're
kinda
really
did
bad.
this.
I wouldn't let it
We
charge.
kinda almost got that too close to that thing, didn't we?
Well, yeah. I would let it charge maybe 12 hours and unplug it. I would not, because you put so much bad stuff about batteries starting fires. That's why.
See, did you think they didn't even give me a bag to keep all this in, like a little mesh bag or anything?
Yeah, I put it in.
Golly,
Well,
oh shit.
You
Oh, you
just
know
have to
what, I
find,
got a bag I can put it in.
if you put it in some kind of bag.
Well, that's ridiculous if they didn't do that.
No, they gotta be, they want you stored in a box.
I'll pick those pieces up for you.
What?
They want you stored in a box, I'm sure.
No, I don't want the big box that's standing in there.
Well, I think it's
Oh,
one of
look,
the big
Philip,
boxes.
see when that light quits blinking, that means it's charged. See the blue light, it's blinking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when I start moving, I was gonna.
Come here, let me find a bag to put that in.
Well, I just don't,
Hold
I
on, hold on.
hope it doesn't go in the bag though. We'll find out.
What's your favorite place to eat at here in Carrollton?
There's a place called the Brown
I'm gonna
Shoe.
watch back the video.
The Brown Shoe.
The Brown Shoe, that's the name of it. Man, it is good.
What they serve?
They got some real fancy hamburgers served in several different ways. And they got some real spicy collard greens. And they got what they call Mexican street corn. It's got some of the best sauce. It's corn on the cob, but it's got some of the best sauce I've eaten.
No, I mean
in
the
my life.
ones.
And then I usually get salmon.
Where the direct.
But they have two different salmon cooks different ways.
I like your
No,
two.
Yeah, I think they have
I need to put it in there too.
one or two kind of steaks.
The Brown Shoe?
Brown Shoe, that's the name of it, the Brown Shoe. Strange name, isn't it?
It is. I'm thinking those shoes.
Yeah, the Brown Shoe. That's the name of that place, is the
They're
Brown
gonna
Shoe.
throw us away.
Oh, the brown derby dog.
Oh, the Brown Derby.
Dog. Brown dog.
Brown Dog, I'm sorry.
Where is it located?
Okay.
That's right off the square in Carrollton. Square, there's a square
Timbo, let's hear you hold this.
downtown. That's where it's
Yes, be
located.
sure to pack that.
Do they have fries too?
I won't be around
Yeah.
here.
The
I won't put it in the garbage.
They got fries.
blue one?
Yeah, blue one.
They got
Make sure you got everything that
well,
belongs
hot
to you.
dogs, but they got some fancy hamburgers.
And is this, here, this, whose is this, Phil? Don't leave your thing again.
Yeah, I better.
Don't
I'll
leave
put that by the door right now.
Yeah.
Is it steak fries or what?
Oh, they have the best corn on the cob too.
I'm gonna put it down. I gotta put this in the
All right,
bag.
I'm gonna go ahead down there.
I'm
Timbo,
telling
come
you.
on.
Where's that bag?
Let's see.
And this that bag was here.
I couldn't remember.
The Brown Derby.
That's the name of it, Brown Derby. I was going with Brown Shoe for some reason. Wait a minute, no, it's Brown Dog. Brown Dog Eatery, I was right.
The Brown Dog Eatery.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
But next time I need these drills, y'all got to plug it in for an hour. It said that thing, some people say they only take about an hour to charge these drills up. Yeah.
Let's see, they got fried pork skin nachos, southern sand dip, duck fat fries, hand cut fries, grilled pork, mac and cheese, collards.
Give you big helpings.
Yeah, they give you a pretty big helping. They fried green tomatoes. They got protein. They got some Charleston caviar. What is it says wicked pimento cheese, topped with bacon, jam, and served with pita bread.
Is that a website you're looking at, or
And
on your phone?
yeah, and they
Can you send me a link to that? Can I give you my email? Send it.
Okay.
It's Audio Guy.
Just what now?
Audio Guy.
Audio guy. Okay, all this like. Let me get this straight.